Good morning student, myself Bina Tripathi. Welcome to your online class. See student, this is your Environmental Studies Part 1 textbook, Standard 5. Students, today I am going to explain you in Science Chapter 18, the environment and us. See students, previous chapter, that is chapter 16, water. In water, we learn that water pollution, disposal of wastewater, famine and water management. All this we discuss previous lesson, it is chapter 16 water, and today I am going to explain you chapter 18, that is the environment and us. You know students, what is environment? Means our surrounding. Environment means the surrounding in which a person, animals or plants lives. We can say environment. And us means we. So that today I am going to explain you the environment and us. Can you tell, with the help of the questions below, explain what will happen if forests are cleared on a large scale. You know students, if forests are cut on a large scale, what will happen? Their questions are there. First question is that, will water and food source for living things grow or dwindle? Why? Dwindle means what? Become less, decline. See students, if deforestation is done on a large scale, there will be decrease in water and food resources for living things. That means they become less. And animals which are dependent on each other will die. Why? Because due to shortage of food. Means they are not getting the food to eat. Then animals which are dependent on each other will die. And also there will be decrease in rainfall. Because if there is no forest, what happened? The rainfall also started to decreasing. Now next question, will the living things look for shelters elsewhere or stay on? Why? See students, you all know that animals staying in forest, you all know that wild animals living in the forest, they shelter in the forest. What happened that animals staying in forest will migrate. Migrate means they can change their place, they can go here and there. For what purpose? For shelter purpose. Animals staying in forest will migrate elsewhere in search of food and water. Because we all know that food and water is very important for animals also, for human beings also. And that's why what happened that in search of food and water, because their shelters are lost, because deforestation, what happened that their shelters are lost, they might also encroach in the surrounding areas in search of shelter. Next, will the space occupied by the plants and animals increase or decrease? Why? See students, due to deforestation, what happened that the plants and shelters of animals will be destroyed completely, and the barren space would increase, but the space occupied by living things would decrease. That means which are the barren space will be increased, it will increase. But what happened that the space occupied by living things will be decreased. Why decrease? Because forests are cut due to deforestation. Next, will the number of living things increase or decrease? Why? After deforestation, see students, after deforestation, the number of living things would definitely decrease due to loss of forest, because forests are not there. Due to loss of forest, there is a loss of habitat also, and there will be a loss of food and shelter, and thus the number of living things will be dwindle, means become less, decline. And this way, why it happens? Because of the deforestation, because cut down the tree. Deforestation means what? Cutting the trees. Deforestation, you know students, deforestation means what? Cut down the tree. That means the action of clearing a wide areas of trees, we can say the deforestation. The population of the world is now close to 600 crore. You know students, the population of the world is close to 600 crore. Man is developing new technology to meet the needs of all these peoples and is using up more and more land and water resource for this purpose. Now what happened that day by day, what happened, the population grew very large scale, and for shelter purpose we need land, and to meet that means man is developing new technology to meet the needs of all these peoples and is using up more and more land and water resource for this purpose. And now the population of the world is now student close to 600 crore. Open space are required on very large scale. For what purpose? For agriculture purpose. You know, agriculture, farmers are doing the agriculture. Housing for living purpose, industries, factories, and for building roads and railway. So this way open space are required on a very large scale. Forests are cut down to make place for them. That means why the forests are cutting? Because forests are cut down to make place for them, and that's why forests are cut down. See student, pictures are shown here, examples are shown here. See one side mountains and one side see the trees are there. So by seeing what you realize that how the roads are built here, that means cut down the forest. And this, it is a highway. You can see that it is a highway. That means one side mountains are there and one side tree are, that means the forest. And marshy or low-lying areas are filled to reclaim the land. And which are the marshy and low-lying areas are there? That is, are filled to reclaim the land. Reclaim means what, student? Get back, recover, again recover that. So that is useful to reclaim the, which are the marshy or low-lying areas are there, are filled to reclaim the land. Friends, in second picture, previous, this area is total forest area, but now see that there is a railway bridge, train passing from one place to another. The environment provides shelter to different kinds of living things. You all know that the environment provides shelter to different kinds of living things. There are many types of plants in forest. See students, in forest there are different types of plants. Birds build their nest in trees. You all know that birds build their nest in trees. Animals like the bear, deer, monkey, elephant, tiger, all live in the forest. That is, they find shelter in a forest. Which animals, students? Animals like the bear, deer, monkey, elephant, tiger, all live in the forest. That is, they find shelter in a forest. All their needs are met in the forest, and all their needs also they are getting in the forest. If forests are reduced, if forests become less, reduce, biodiversity is also depleted. Depleted means what, student? Exhaust, diminish in number. If forests are reduced, biodiversity is also depleted. Use your brain power. If a dam is built at a particular place, what changes will be seen in the environment? See students, when a large dam is constructed, we get sufficient water. That means we get ample water, sufficient water. In some parts there will be a growth of vegetation also, but the natural environment which was there previously will be completely lost. Why? Because dam is built that place. That the natural environment which was there previously will be completely lost, and people who live in those areas will be displaced and they will have to migrate to some other place. Why? Because dam is built that particular place, so they have to migrate to other place, and the local environment will be changed forever. See students, can you tell? I have marked with pencil, no need to read this. Pollution. You have seen how water sources get polluted if wastewater is let into them without processing. You know students, that means If water, which are the wastewaters are there, is allow. Let means what? Allow into them without processing. Processing means what? Purifying. Then what happened? That water is polluted. See the picture. Wastewater flowing out from a factory into the surrounding. Wastewater is also given out from factories into their surrounding. If water from such polluted source keeps soaking means what? Saturated into the soil becomes infertile. Infertile means what? Unable to reproduce. See the picture, students. Wastewater from factories enter into water bodies. Chemical fertilizers and pesticides are used on a large scale for agriculture. Students, farmers are using chemical fertilizers very large scale. Why? Because the production of their crops. To make the production of the crops very large scale, farmers are using the chemical fertilizers very large scale in agriculture. And pesticides means to control the pest. They seep into the soil or finally flow into river with water, and that chemical fertilizer are seep into the soil. They flow into the soil and finally flow, that means flow into river with rainwater. Due to several such reasons, water and soil get polluted. Because of that, what happened? That water and soil both are get polluted. This is dangerous for the plant and animals there, and their number reduce and eventually they die. And this way their number reduces and eventually they die out altogether, that is they become extinct. And this way they lost. Extinct means what, student? Vanish, disappear. Can you tell what could be the reason of air pollution? See students, poisonous gases released from industries, factories, vehicles, etc. Second question, what are the different purposes for which fuels such as petrol, diesels, kerosene, natural gas, coal and wood are used? See students, petrol and diesels are used as fuel in vehicles for transport purpose, and kerosene and LPG gas are used as fuels for cooking and other domestic use, and coal is used for electricity generation and industrial processes. Fuels is used in all homes. Besides, there are big industries and factories in which fuel is used in great quantities. You all know that, student, in our home, that is, fuel is used in all homes. And besides, there are so many big industries and factories in which fuel is used in great quantities. See the picture. Poisonous gases, spotting means sent out of chimney of factories. How the poisonous gases are come out. On the other hand, tremendous quantities of carbon dioxide enter the air due to burning of fuels. And that is what is the reasons are there, student? That tremendous quantities of carbon dioxide enter the air due to burning of fuels. On the other hand, due to large scale deforestation, means cutting down the trees, the number of trees available for absorbing means consume this carbon dioxide is dwindling, means become less, decline. Why? Because of due to deforestation. As a result, the proportion of carbon dioxide in the air is rising continuously, and that is the results are there. Proportion of carbon dioxide in the air is rising continuously. When the proportion of carbon dioxide in the air rises, it leads to rise in temperature, and nowadays we see that such a temperature rises in all parts of the world. Besides, when fuels are burnt in vehicles, they give out certain poisonous gases as well as smoke. Students, so many vehicles are running on the roadside. And because of the vehicles, where fuels are burnt in vehicles, they give out certain poisonous gases as well as smoke. Industries also let means allow out some poisonous gases into the air, and this leads to air pollution on a large scale. And this way, this industry also allow out some poisonous gases into the air, and this leads to air pollution on a very large scale. And this we see about that how the air is polluted very large scale. Can you tell totally cancel? I have marked with pencil, no need to read this. The need to maintain environmental balance. Students, due to human intervention in nature, large scale changes are taking place in the air, water and land. That means because of the human involvement, intervention means what? Involvement in nature, large scale changes are taking place in the air, water and land. Also, these non-living or abiotic components are getting polluted, and also non-living and abiotic component also getting polluted. As a result, the existence of living things is threatened, while several living things have already become extinct, disappear. If one factor of the environment is damaged, its relationship with other factors also get affected. And this way, in the environment, if one factor of the environment is damaged, its relationship with other factors also get affected, and environmental balance is disturbed. From time to time, some of the living things on the earth become extinct, but today this process is taking place at a much faster rate. This is a threat for the whole living world, and this way, that means from time to time some of the living things on the earth become extinct, means disappear. But today what happened, that today this process is taking place at a much faster rate. This is a threat for the whole living things. Threat means danger for whole living things. See students, do you know totally cancel? I have marked with pencil, no need to read this. Students, Indian cheetah, an extinct animal. This animal is totally disappear. Now we can't see this animal, Indian cheetah, that is only we can see in the picture. Our needs and the environment. Food, water and clothes are the needs of all people. All people have that needs, food, water and clothes. We use a lot of things to meet these needs, and we use a lot of things, means work hard to meet these needs. Besides, we use many means and devices for the purpose of studies, sports, hobbies and entertainment. We even stock up these things so that they will be available to us whenever we need them. And this way students, we even stock up these things so that they will be available to us whenever we need them. All these things are obtained by using material from our environment. From where we are getting all these things? That means all these things are obtained by using material from our environment. All the people in the world have similar needs, same needs and desire, and as a result the environment is degraded rapidly, means reduced rapidly. We need to be aware, students, we need to be aware that we ourselves are a part of nature. If the balance of nature is disturbed, it will adversely affect human beings too, and this way we have to make our environment should be in balance. We need to take a step to prevent degradation of the environment. We have to take a step that how to, that means we have to take a step to prevent the degradation of the environment. The steps should mainly include using our means frugally, means careful management of material resources, not to waste, and recycling. use articles, again recycling. Such measures should be practiced sincerely by each and every person. Each and every person have to properly practice this. Let us resolve, let us all ensure that no action on our parts will cause pollution. You have to think that be careful that not to make any pollution or cause harm to living things, not to harm any living things. And let us make all possible efforts for the conservation of the living world. Means we have to make tree plantation more and that means we have to decide that let us all ensure that no action on our part will causes pollution or causes harm to living things, and not to cut the trees. And this way let us make all possible efforts for the conservation of the living world. Speak your minds and discuss. I have marked with pencil, totally cancel. Global efforts for protection of the environment. See students, several projects are being implemented at the international level to maintain the balance in nature. There are so many projects are implemented at the international level to make environment in balance. It is important to raise the awareness of peoples all over the world about the threat to the environmental balance. And this way, it is very important to raise the awareness of peoples all over the world about the threat to environmental balance. Many countries of the world are enacting law that will help to prevent the pollution of air, water and soil. And this way, so many countries of the world are enacting law that will help to prevent air pollution, water pollution and soil pollution. Efforts to maintain biodiversity. Students, biodiversity means what? Biodiversity is the existence of a wide variety of plant and animal species living in their natural environment. See students, biodiversity park, an area which is reserved for the purpose of protecting and conserving the biodiversity of a region, is called a biodiversity park. That means it is an area which is reserved for the purpose of protecting and conserving the biodiversity of a region, is called a biodiversity park. In this park, biodiversity is both preserved and studied. People visiting such a park enjoy being close to nature, and they are people visiting such a park, they enjoy being close to nature. They are very close to nature. This leads to more concern for nature, and this way this leads to more concern for nature. National park. Some areas which are important for the protection and conservation of wildlife are reserved for them. Students, some areas are there which place wild animals are very safe. They feel very safety, and this way there are national parks are built here. See, there are some areas which are important for the protection and conservation of wildlife are reserved for them. For example, the Kaziranga National Park, the Tadoba National Park. So these are the national parks are there, and in this place wild animals are very safe. They feel very safety. Sanctuaries. Certain forest areas are reserved for the protection and conservation of a particular animals or plant. Students, there are certain forest areas are there which are reserved for the protection and conservation of a particular animals or plant. Such a reserve areas is called as sanctuaries. For example, the Radhanagari sanctuary for bison. If the plants on the earth are destroyed, the number of animals also fall. That is why it is necessary to protect plant in forest. Students, plants, if the plants on the earth are destroyed, what happens? That number of animals also fall. Why? because so many animals are herbivorous animals are there. It totally depends on the plant, and that is why it is necessary to protect plant in forest. See students, if deforestation is stopped, that means not to cut the trees, and instead tree plantation is steep up. Steep up means increase more tree plantation. Then what happen that animals that depends on plant will get protection and thrive. Thrive means what? They develop and grow well. And this way, not to cut the trees and make more and more tree plantation. In this way, animals feel safe. See that wild animals. Can you see the animals? And this way, we have to protect the animals and not to cut the trees. Okay. Mani Lake has formed due to a dam built on the Chand River in Satara district. You know, students, that Mani Lake has formed due to a dam built on the Chand River in Satara district. Flamingos from the Siberia region in northern Asia migrate to this lake. Migrate means what, student? When the animal move either temporarily or permanently from one place to another for feeding or breeding, it is called migration. And this way, see that flamingos from the Siberia region in northern Asia migrate to this lake. And here what they are doing, they build nest and lay egg. Once the baby bird grow big enough, then they return with them to Siberia. And this way, that means they build nest and lay egg here. Once the baby bird grow big enough, they return with them Siberia. In the recent past, as the water level in the dam had fallen, the flamingos had stopped coming. And this is what happened, that in the recent times past, as the water level in the dam had fallen, the flamingos had stopped coming. However, the lake has now been declared a sanctuary for birds. Now what declare that the lake has now been declared as a sanctuary for birds. See the picture, flamingos and their nest. Can you see the picture? Flamingos and their nest. There is a Maldo Great Indian Bustard Sanctuary at Nanaj in Solapur district. Where it is? Sanctuary at Nanaj in Solapur district. These huge weighty birds, it is very weighty birds, are famous for their graceful gaits. These birds live in open grassland. Where it is live, students? Open grassland. They feed on insect. What they feed? They feed on insect. See the picture of Great Indian Bustard male. As they are hunted for their meat and their eggs, their numbers is fast dwindling, means decline. When they started to hunted, what happened, that their number is fast dwindling, become less, declining. Maharashtra state has declared the Nanaj area a sanctuary for the Great Indian Bustard, and this will become the sanctuaries for the Great Indian Bustard. Deer are also found in this grassland, and also we can find a deer also found in this grassland. See the picture, Great Indian Bustard male. A female bustard and deer. See student, picture are shown here. A female bustard and deer. About 50 km from Pune on the Pune-Ahmednagar highway, the village of Morachi Chincholi is famous for its peacock population. Why it is famous, student? That village of Morachi Chincholi is famous for its peacock population. The old, well-looked after tamarind tree here have created a favorable environment for the birds. That means the old, well-looked after tamarind tree here have created a favorable environment for the birds. Peafowl. You know, student, peafowl means what? A large bird, the male of which has very long tail, feathers, that is, can spread out to show bright colors and pattern. That is, we can say the peafowl. Peafowl have found sanctuaries in this village. Okay, see the picture. And this way, in this place, peafowl have found sanctuaries in this village. Devra is a boon for all living creatures. You know, students, Devra is a boon means what? A thing that is helpful, blessing for all living creatures. Indian culture gives importance to the protection of forest. The Devrai is an example. You know, students, our Indian culture is giving more importance to the protection of forest, and Devrai is an example. People believe that a Devrai is really a jungle reserved for God. No tree or plant in a Devrai is ever cut. You know, student, Devrai is the reserved jungle for God. Due to such belief, people do not cut a tree or a plant from Devrai. That is why all trees in a Devrai are safe even today. And because of that, all trees in a Devrai are safe even today. Maharashtra has many Devrais. In Maharashtra, there are so many Devrais. In Madhya Pradesh, they are known as Sharanvan, and also in Madhya Pradesh, we can say they are known as Sharanvan. Devrais give shelter not only to the plants but also to the animals that live there. You know, students, Devrais give shelter not only to the plants but also to the animals that live there. Hence, Devrais can be called the sanctuaries of ancient times. And we can say that Devrais can be called the sanctuaries of ancient times. See, students, picture of Devrai. Can you see that? And in Maharashtra has many Devrai. Always remember, nature provides enough for every man's need, but not for every man's greed. You know, students, from nature we have fulfilled our needs, but not for every man's greed. And this way it is very important. Nature provides enough for every man's needs, but not for every man's greed. Whatever we have learned in this lesson, see the points is given here. First point, that is, see that there are interrelationship between all living and non-living things in the environment. Different kinds of plants, animals and microorganisms are found in different regions. And you know that, student, different kinds of plants, animals and microorganisms are found in different regions. Next, the balance between the cycles of various gases in the atmosphere, the water cycle and food chain has been maintained for thousands of years. How many? It is thousands of years. Next, pollution of water is a threat to aquatic plants and animals. And this way, pollution of water is a threat to aquatic plants and animals. Next, we shall all have to make efforts to stop the degradation of the environmental balance caused by human intervention. And this way, we shall all have to make efforts to stop degradation of the environmental balance caused by human intervention. Next, Devrais Biodiversity Park, National Park and sanctuaries are created for the conservation of plants and animals. Exercise. See, students, question number 1, what's the solution? Question number 2, use your brain power. Question number 3, answer the following question. Question number 4, give reason. Question number 5, true or false. Question number 6, classify the following as natural or man-made. See, students, all these are the assignment I am giving to you as your homework. You have to do this in your notebook and read this lesson twice, 2 times properly. See, students, activity. Can you see the activities? Second one is cancel. No need to do this. I hope that you understood this lesson. Thank you.